Okay, today I need to find the mean, median, mode, and range. So the first thing I do is I got to put them in order from small to big. 2, 9, 12, 19, 27, 27, 36, and 73. So once they're in order from small to big, the median is the middle numbers. So I can't start 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. And then I am going to add 19 plus 27 and divide it by 2. And I take my calculator, and when I type in 19 plus 27 divided by 2, I get 23. And remember, when you're typing in your calculator, you need to use parentheses, or else it will just divide the 27 by 2 and not everything. For the mode, that's the one that occurs the most. The only one that occurs twice is 27. The range is the biggest minus the smallest. So that'd be 73 minus 2, which is 71. The outliers, you can see 73 is significantly bigger than any other, so that would be 73. And for the mean, we add them all together. So I type into my calculator 2 plus 9 plus 12 plus 19 plus 27 plus 27 plus 36 plus 73 is 205. And then I take that 205 and I divide it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, divided by 8. And I get 25.625. Mean, median, mode, range, and outliers. Okay, today we're going to be talking about comparing stats. Measures of center. Anytime it says what are the measures of center, that's your 3 M's, mean, median, and mode. Emphasis on mean and median, a little bit less on mode. Measures of center, median makes sense, center, middle. Mean is kind of where the average is. So those are your measures of center. The spread of the data, when it talks about the spread of the data, you're looking at the range and how spread out it is. So just some couple extra vocabulary words to mention. So if you're asked to compare to the graphs, it says which graph has the larger spread of the data? And you look at the graphs, and you could say the range is 14 minus 0 is 14, and this was 12 minus 0 is 12. But this is an outlier. So when you're talking about spread of the data, one thing you want to be aware of is you don't necessarily include the outliers. So this data is really compact and this one's a lot more spread out across the board. So I would say that there is a larger spread on exercise than there is on video games. The measure of the center, the larger measure of the center, this one is just higher. I don't have to do calculations. I can just look at it and say, hey, look, this graph is significantly higher. The numbers are higher across the board compared to this graph. So therefore, the larger measure of center is going to be video games. No calculations necessary. Dot plot. The dot plot shows the weights of a random sample of fish from 2 lakes. Which lake has the greater spread? You can see how this one's really spread out. The data is kind of all the way across the graph. And this one's a lot more compact. So the greater spread is definitely Lake S. The more variability would be Lake S as well, because you can see it's going up and down and all over the place, whereas this is a lot more uniform, almost looks like a very consistent. So variability is S and a larger spread is S. Okay, you're going to do a quiz today, and then we're going to be doing some activities in groups. You got this. Have a great day. Don't hesitate to reach out to your teacher if you need help.